Guys, welcome back to another Fortune Chronicles with me, your girl Tatiana Tarot. This week, we're going to just jump into the Chronicles. If you are new to my channel, you're new to Fortune Chronicles, what's good? I am Tatiana Tarot. I am an initiated priestess of an African spiritual tradition. I am an espiritista. I do all things personal development and spiritual wellness. Development on this channel. So if that is something that it's up your alley, give me a like and subscribe because there will be more for you. Now, when it comes to my Fortune Chronicles, this is a weekly offering to you guys, channeled messages that are timeless. That means you can watch it at any point in time with an intention or focus or lack thereof, and there will be a specific message for you. If you're catching this, there is something here for you. The Fortune Chronicles are organized by elemental signs. Z-Bear. By elemental signs, which means that if you are an Aries, that is a fire sign. If you are a Cancer, that is a water sign. If you are a Taurus, that's an earth sign. So those are the elements that you're going to be watching for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus. You're going to find the elemental sign that pertains to whatever those astrological signs are. So, church announcements. On Father's Day, I had a free community healing activation. It was very impromptu, very last minute, but I wanted to give you guys a moment for us to connect virtually, play with energetics, process, integrate, and really talk about protection, spiritual hygiene, cleansing, invocation, and all of that, especially during times like this where we need it, where we need each other, and where we need to spread that out into the world around us. So that replay will be up until this Thursday, the 19th. You don't want to miss it. Take notes. There's a lot of gems in there. I will be having a part 2 on my Possess Your Spirit membership, which is on sale for the duration of this month until July 1st, right? It's on sale for 20% off 3 consecutive months with code HOTGAL, HOTGYAL in the checkout, right? And so you will get those 20% off those 3 consecutive months in the membership. You will get access to the replay starting Thursday. I'm also hosting a class on wealth embodiment on June 29th, right? So if you want to be there, catch the live in my Possess Your Spirit program. If you're not there, there will be a replay, there will be recording. But the wealth embodiment class is an exercise on energetics, how we can clear out programming, that is rooted in lack and struggle, and how we can play with the energetics of wealth, money, and abundance, and really step into that embodiment. It's going to be a lot of fun. Also, if you're in my Possess Your Spirit membership, members get an exclusive discount and early bird access to my books that are open, my spiritual readings. So if you've been looking a book with me and you're a Possess Your Spirit member, not only are you getting a hefty discount, but you're getting first access before it opens to the general public in July. So I would run, I would not walk. I'll put that in the link down below for you guys to access everything in the membership, and I will see you guys there. But we're going to start with earth signs. Okay, so let's get started with the earth signs first. Earth signs, sun, moon, rising, Venus. If you are a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, Great Spirit, what do earth signs need to know at this time? What is their message? So this is your channeled message, earth signs. And what flew out is the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Queen of Pentacles represents the art of working smarter, not harder. This is a queen who invokes her creativity, who invokes ingenuity and her pure genius potential in everything that she does. She has this innate belief system that she is the brand. She is source. Everything that she can envision, everything that she desires, she will be able to manifest. It is just a matter of her truly believing in herself and taking all positive action to really embody that belief and do whatever she has in her power to make sure that it manifests into thin air. If something is not in her ability to do it, if something is not in her power to do it, she does not cease believing in herself or believing that it cannot happen. She just allows Source and her spirit guides to do the heavy lifting. So, Earth signs, this is actually a great omen for you in terms of the generation of, or generating wealth, generating abundance, really feeling that you have more than enough and supplying that for yourself. Queen of Pentacles wants you to step into that feeling of more than enough on an emotional level. So for those that are really interested in my wealth embodiment class, June 29th, in my Possess Your Spirit membership, I implore you to take that class, because really what this is talking about, what that class is talking about, is exactly what the Queen of Pentacles is. Queen of Pentacles is Queen Midas. Everything she touched turns to gold. Let's say she has absolutely nothing. She doesn't care if she has absolutely nothing, because she has all faith in the world that she will have more than enough and that her desires, her dreams, her visions will come into fruition. How? Because she feels it. She feels it in her body. She feels it in her nervous system. She is constantly programming that into her reality. She's not absorbing what the reality shows to her. Maybe her reality is showing her lack. Maybe her reality is showing her struggle. Maybe her reality is showing her other people that are complaining, lack, and struggling. She doesn't believe in that. She just believes in the imprint and the vision and the emotion that she is deliberately conjuring within herself and programming within herself. It is the realm of delusion, but mixed with emotional tactics, emotional manifestation tactics, visual tactics, audible tactics, and also being proactive in her everyday life. So that is what we're going to be doing in this class on the 29th. Again, use code HOTGAL to get 20% off. Link down below, Possess Your Spirit. But that's what the Queen of Pentacles is actually imploring you to do. If you're not already doing that, if you're not already using Pinterest to create your dream boards, using Spotify or Apple to create your dream playlists that help you feel like you're the most fit, to help you feel like you're the most wealthy, to help you feel like you're the most in love, what have you, that is one of the next steps you do as a Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles has no doubt, but she's also very fiscally responsible. This could be a time where you need to level up your financial game. How much are you spending? What is your budget? What are some extra ways for you to generate income? What are some extra ways for you to generate more income from the streams of income you currently have? Maybe it's time to launch that class. Maybe it's time for you to put yourself out there and get a side hustle or start a side hustle. Maybe it's time for you to promote your readings or to promote yourself further. There is hidden abundance all around you. This is just a matter of a mindset and a mind switch so that you can start seeing all the money that is around you and also perceiving yourself as a money magnet, but also that you are money, so money comes to you rather than you have to constantly seek it. That is the Queen of Pentacles, so we can foresee lots of maybe unexpected income coming in, side hustles that you're growing, or growth in the incomes that you already have, opportunities, money-making opportunities, or an opportunity to invest yourself in something that makes money. Maybe you need to study, maybe you need to go back to school, maybe you need to take a course, maybe you read a book, you listen to a podcast. But there is something here that makes you feel more like that girl, makes you feel more like you're in charge of your finances and that it is in a energy of expansion and growth versus versus contraction and lack, right? So on the subconscious side, you've got the Seven of Swords, and the Seven of Swords is showing that you've been doing things harder, not smarter. It's been showing struggle. It's been showing almost like you're abandoning yourself in some way. And so with the sevens, with the swords, this can usually pertain to your mindset. Maybe you have some habits you need to reflect on that are costly. Maybe you can find ways to do things more efficiently, more time. It saves time, or more cost efficient. Maybe you're finding out like, hey, if I just invest this money once a week in the stock market or whatever, that gives me X, Y, and Z. Whatever it is, there is like some sort of a life hack that you're missing that's in front of your eyes that you might discover. And some of these life hacks might just be about yourself. Maybe you discover where energy is leaking in your life, and by stopping that energy leakage, you have that extra energy for more money to come your way, or to invest in your hobbies that generate more money or make you feel better about yourself, which then now attracts more money. But the 7 of Pentacles is definitely a struggle lack mindset. It is also telling you not to help everybody and their moms, right? The 7 of Pentacles is here struggling, trying to carry their own swords, and they're dropping swords along the way. So this could be indicative of not minding your own business, not focusing on your own bag, maybe trying to meddle too much in things that don't pertain to you. And that also could be in your mind. You need to be disciplined, you need to be strategic, and you really need to be stable. Shows a lot of promise and growth. It shows sustainability. It shows something hardy and long lasting. But these little swords and daggers that's stabbing you along the way, maybe belief systems, maybe things you've inherited growing up. Again, the wealth embodiment class is going to help you a lot with this. This needs to be dealt with in the subconscious realm. So again, you can listen to subliminals as you go to bed. You can do an emotional processing system like my flow of consciousness exercise, where you just channel and just ask, what are my blockages, or what can I do to clear this lack, or show me where the energy leakages are in my life so I can clear that, or do some energy work around that. That's going to help you tremendously if you guys are ritual workers, or you do a lot of rituals, that doing a money cleansing on open roads, reversals, and then doing money work a little bit after. That would be really, really beneficial for you guys. But I really implore you to take that time to invest in yourself, and also have faith in your skills, have faith in your own ability to generate things out of thin air, because you have that gift now. It's just a matter of really putting yourself out there and doing it. Okay, so air signs. Ooh, this already flew out. Air signs, you guys flew out. So air signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are a Gemini, if you are a Libra, if you are an Aquarius, this is for you. You guys are getting the 3 of Wands. It's time to move on. This can mean that it's time to move on from relationships, from communities, from friends, from a job, from a home. Maybe it's time to move on from an old life or habits. Okay, we're not very clear on what the moving on is from, but if you're watching this, you will know. It will come to your brain immediately, because transformation is almost coming at an end. Air signs, maybe a lot of you guys have gone through some sort of transformational journey where things have been shifting, and now at the end of that journey, you're starting to see your life kind of lock into place and the new life emerge. With this new life, these old things cannot come through with it, meaning they cannot come through with you. You are leaving behind that which you have outgrown, that which you have learned and integrated in terms of lessons, whether it's a person that it was a lesson, a relationship was a lesson, a dynamic, an environment. Maybe you had a contract with the land, a contract with the home. I implore you guys, air signs, that if you know how to read your Akashic records, to give yourself an Akashic record reading at this time and really look into the details and the specifics of what is being left behind. What am I shedding as a snake in new skin? What have I shed? What have I learned? What has that old life taught me? And really, make peace with that old life. Have no remnants of that in your life. There is a demand for dedication towards what is up ahead. And the Three of Wands really talks about maturity. You really are seeing things in a way that you've never seen things before. Also, what I'm getting for you guys is please don't explain yourself to anybody. You don't have to explain yourself. Oh, why have I decided to move? Why have I decided to relocate from this job? Why have I decided to end things in this relationship or this friendship? It's almost like this is a higher calling from source, higher calling from your higher self. It is time to move on to greener pastures. It is time to move on to things that will challenge you to expand and grow further onto your mission, onto your purpose of what you're meant to do here. But there is almost like there is a vision that is emerging in front of you. Some of you guys are very clear in that vision. Some of you guys can feel that vision and don't really have an idea of what it represents in the material realm, but you know there's something greater and vast is in front of you. And that's going to require sacrifice. It's going to be requiring sacrifice of maybe habits, belief systems, and routines that no longer serve you. Again, people, places, things. Maybe so many of us are outgrowing community. It's time for new communities, time for new friendships. Those old ones have ended. Their contract has ended. Their purpose has ended. Relationships have ended. Now you're stepping into a more energetic, expansive field that allows you to receive. Shh, don't do that, cat. That allows you to see what you receive, what you deserve more. Three of Wands encourages you to be bold, encourages you to be a visionary, to do things that you know you want to do but scare you anyway, because you're feeling the pull, you're feeling that sacred gravitational pull, sacral and sacred, but you're feeling that gravitational pull to just do it, to just go for it, to just jump, to just initiate. And for some of you, it may be something very small that then crescendos into something larger, air signs, but I am definitely getting the encouragement to tell you guys to go forth. Even though you might not have a clear vision on what that is, you might feel what it is more strongly than being able to see what it is, right? On the, como se dice, the subconscious level, you're getting the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is just, again, affirming a transition. You are in transit, leaving things behind. This leaving people, places, things, energy, family, old life, it may come with grievances. It may come with a mourning period, a mourning stage. Give yourself space and time to really sit in those emotions, process those emotions, tap those emotions out. Maybe I'll have to do an EFT tapping video for you guys. Talk those emotions out, write those emotions out, dance, work those emotions out in the gym, what have you, because there is going to be almost some sort of a sadness. Like there's excitement over what's to come, but sadness that you are leaving something familiar and something that may have felt safe and comfortable for you, but really is just limiting you and boxing you in and keeping you from feeling great, making you still play small. That is the importance. You are not just moving forward and ending this transition and moving forward into greener pastures because, you know, out of no reason. You're moving forward because wherever you were before, whatever you've been entertaining before, has kept you playing small, has kept you from the riches and rewards that you deserve, has kept you from the life that you deserve, has kept you from the person that you're meant to be, right? And so I think you guys inherently feel that. I think you guys have much more courage now than ever before to say, okay, this is meant to be, or I see the lesson in this, or I see where I have to do this, I see where I have to step up and communicate this, I see where I have to step up and put in my 30-day notice, or I see where I have to step up and put this investment here to open up a store. Whatever it is, this is for your betterment, but you can't go backwards, okay? But going backwards means you're deliberately choosing to play small, and that is not you. Okay, water signs, you're up next. Water, sun, moon, rising, Venus. If you are a Cancer, if you are a Scorpio, and what is the other water sign? A Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So all the cards are flying out today. This is your message. Okay. Pisces, it's not your season, but low-key it kind of is, because I don't know. I think you guys are just not holding back. Not just Pisces, water signs in general. You guys are getting the Magician. The Magician is very much like Sankofa. Go back and get it. Go back and remember who you are. Reclaim that magic and use it in the present time. There is something that you're putting your foot down on. Whether it's, I refuse to believe that I have no power. I refuse to believe that this is the life I get to live. I refuse to believe that I have to play small. I refuse to believe that I have to abide by this matrix and the rules that keep me bounded by limitations and things that I don't feel in the heart of my soul. That's who I am. The Magician is surpassing all of that. And the way that it's surpassing all of that is that it bends energy to its will. It bends the unknown. It is familiar with the realm of the unknown. It becomes one with the realm of the unknown, and that's where it starts manifesting. When you start manifesting from the void, you can now see it in full effect in real life, right? So it doesn't even care about the physical things. Yes, there's empathy. Yes, there's compassion. Yes, there's heart. But there's less about putting your deliberate energy and focus, your worry, your anxiety, your fears, and what into the physical realm. It's more about how much can I invest inside of myself? How much can I pour into myself? How much can I imagine? Imagination. I am the imagination. I am the magi. I am the magician. How can I use my tools of invocation to feel, to smell, to sense, to see in the unknown before I even rely on the physical? It's almost the antithesis. The physical is the illusion, and the unphysical, the unseen, is the reality. And you guys have hacked this code, water signs, because you're tapping into, whether that's your ancestral magic, whether it's a new spiritual practice, whether it's diving into your current spiritual practice with more fervor. There is this unshakable, unstoppable spirit in you that's saying, enough is enough. It is also tied within a lot of activism. It could be because of what's going on with the world. It could be activism as you being the leader and the pioneer in your lineage, or you proving people wrong, or you breaking into generational trauma. It could be you stopping it and saying, enough is enough. I'm tapping into my magic. My magic is limitless unless you know what your magic is. Some of you guys have different gifts, right? Some of you guys have all the gifts. Figure out what your magic is and start using it. Water signs, I feel like this is you. I feel like you're going to be crafting a lot. This is a building stage. Excuse me, this is a manifestation stage. This is a generating stage where you're just generating ideas. You're making it happen. You might even find that you're just having a conversation and then boom, something just out of thin air affirms what you were mentioning in that conversation. Or you might find yourself really inclined to focus more on ancestral veneration, focus more on ancestral practices, focus more on talking to your ancestors, working with your ancestors, doing more divination work, doing more conjure work, doing more visualization work, doing more energy work. Whatever your magic is, it's unstoppable. There's nothing that you cannot achieve. Be clear on what it is that you want to achieve. That is the magician. They're full of conviction. This is what I want. This is how I want it, and I will not stop until I have it. And I'm going to craft it in the unknown first. Before I even get confused or thrown off about the living world around me, which is an illusion, I'm going to craft it using the power of God, the power of Creator, the power of Source. I'm going to source myself and create it with Source. And then Source is going to make it happen for me. Okay? Now, on the subconscious level, water signs, you got the star. Very, very powerful, auspicious time, meaning you are highly blessed and favored. The stars are in alignment for you. The spirits are in alignment for you. The ancestors are in alignment for you. There's deep and profound healing. There's deep healing, activation, and the ancestral realms for you. You're doing work that maybe people have not been able to complete in your ancestral lineage, and you're continuing it and you're completing it and you're making it bigger and bolder than ever. You're really establishing your legacy at this time. You really feel healed, you really feel whole, you really feel connected, you really feel empowered, and you really feel vulnerable. You feel like, I can't get it wrong. It's not like my negative thoughts are going to manifest, because I'm just really being authentically me. So if I got to be negative in the moment, I'm going to be negative in the moment, and I'm going to shed that emotion, let it go, and boom. Because I was really feeling it in the moment, I was able to let that feeling subside and then assume another energetic form. I feel like you guys are a vessel for the divine, right? A lot of you guys could be working on your feminine energy or mastering that femininity of conjure, of allure, of magnetism, and really listening to your heart and soul. A lot of you guys also, because you have made something out of nothing in an essence, you are being seen and maybe brought into the spotlight as an inspiring mentor or someone that can really show others how it is done. Whether that is in the form of a book, a program, a talk, a vlog, what have you, a class. There's something here that Spirit wants you to share with the world, and it could be about your magic process or what has gotten you from point A to point B. This is how I manifested what watch. This is how I became that girl. This is how I shape shifted into my powerful, most magical self. So whatever it is, I would write it down. I would continue with that formula. That formula is working so well for you guys, water signs. So definitely let me know in the comments down below with a wave emoji, what your magic life hack is and what have you been doing to tap into your ancestral magic and your magic overall. So last but not least, fire sign. Fire sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus. Fire sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus. This is your message. This is why you sat down. Grace Spirit. If Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. I would even watch it for Mars, to be honest, because I know Mars just made a transition to something. So, sun, moon, rising, Venus. Okay. Fire signs, 2 of Cups. I feel the new is here for you. Fire signs, the new. What I mean by that is, let me pick this up and have it follow me around, child, because hold on, pause. I just want to be able to walk around with this while I talk to you about this card, because it's freezing in my room now. But okay. 2 of Cups, in essence, brings new people, new heartfelt experiences, new connections, new community, new friends. There is a vulnerability to you, fire signs, that is very attractive, that is very alluring. You guys are finally shedding that tough exterior. Not saying that all of you guys have a tough exterior, but some of you guys are shedding that tough exterior. Some of you guys are shedding the fiery side. You will always have it. You will always be it. But I think you are now in a more tranquil, softer, creative aspect of yourself that's very attractive. And what I mean by that, it's not just like sexually, romantically attractive. It's making you a magnet for meeting the right people, attracting the right frequencies, opening up your heart for the things that you want. Whether you've been asking for, I want to meet new community. I want to meet these type of people that are going to encourage me. I need a business investor. I want to meet the love of my life. I want to attract Ay, perdón. You see, it's spazzing out. I want to attract my ideal workout partner, whatever it is, because I'm just pulling things out of my ass. You are now in a heart space to attract that. You are now in a softer space to attract that. You now feel like you are worthy of it. You're deserving of it. Maybe you are more slow internally. It's not so much like aggression, but the aggression is now converted to passion, or it's converted to conviction. It's converted to an energy of softness that makes it more inviting for these things to come into your life. So the Two of Cups can mean, either a brand new, beautiful romantic relationship that's coming your way, the development of a current relationship that is more intimate, more transparent, more heartfelt, more creative, more loving, the development of current friendships and dynamics you have with other people that benefit both ends. You are filling both of each other's cups. You are in a reciprocated dynamic where you don't feel like you're being used, or you don't feel like it is useless, or it's like one sided. And if these things are not in your life, they're coming into your life because you're now able to receive them. This also makes you a master communicator. You can be exceptional with sales. You can be exceptional with connecting with people transparently, providing them with an experience, heartfelt gesture, an acknowledgement, a healing unbeknownst to them that really changes their life for the better. So this could be a time where you just might want to not necessarily flirt, but you can flirt, but just put yourself out there, or really talk. People have heart to heart, deep, meaningful conversations. Or if you are a salesperson, if you are a business person, maybe do the art of feminine sales, right? Really listen to what this person is wanting. There is something that it's almost like you're a problem solver effortlessly, fire signs. There's something that the people want that you have. You can listen to them. You can share your experiences. You can be an experience in and of itself that's going to be really radical for them. On the subconscious level, you're getting the chariot. I feel like this is coming in instantly. These relationships, these exchanges, these experiences, but also you almost having some medicine for people to offer, having an experience, having some healing for people to offer. That's coming in radically. So I feel like you might even gravitate, people might come to you, you might meet people from different walks of life and learn something powerful or exchange something powerful. You might be in a relationship, unbeknownst to you, that has like a powerful catalyzing experience for the both of you. You might enter a relationship that's very powerful and catalyzing. You might meet new friends or meet new community members, or deepen that which you already have, in a very rapid, transformative way. Transformation is here. Heart opening chakras, heart opening, heart healing exchanges are here, but also creative exchanges. Don't hesitate to put yourself out there to be like, this is what I have to offer. I feel like you can help me, or other people might be wanting to collaborate with you on some things, or you are in the mood now to put your ideas out there. Build a team, collaborate further, build further, so on and so forth. That is the energy for you. You're encouraged to do that. It is really going to boost you above and beyond. And, everything is just going to fall into place and make sense for you after that. So I hope to see you guys in the Possess Your Spirit membership. Code is HOTGAL, HOTGYAL, at the checkout for 20% off 3 consecutive months, because of the replay that is ending up there this Thursday, but also the class that I have on June 29th on wealth embodiment. Love you guys deep. Can't wait to see y'all in there. But until next week, ciao.